Hello everyone, welcome. It's time to start the MLB playoffs here from MLB The Show 21, the 2021 season. And please don't look at my last 10 games. That was embarrassing. Alright, so we're going to look at the calendar. I don't know. Okay, I didn't actually get into the playoffs yet. Okay, I was going to say how that worked. Unfortunately, it's not good enough to make the postseason. Better luck next season. Regular season has come to an end.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Rays totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 5-4. Heading into the day, the Rays are in third place in the AL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. And the Indians sit in second place in the AL Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. Max Scherzer won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 5-1.
So like
as of today, the Dodgers sit in first place in the National League West Division, one game ahead of second, while the Giants are second in the division, one game out of first.
Oh yeah, right there.
And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today.
That was playing
Join us again
games,
tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Right? Were they tie-break games? I don't even know. Well, the Dodgers beat the Giants, so. What? I'm confused. Hold on. Indians. Maybe it was a... Okay, they do have an extra game. Maybe they had a tiebreaker for the last wild card spot. That might have been it. A tiebreaker. Were the NL close too? No, well that was for the division. It looked like the Giants. The Giants were 107 and 56. Yeah, that was a game for the division title. The loser went to the wild card. The winner got the division. So that was that game. Okay. Now, calendar. Let's go. Simulate game. And the Phillies win. Is the wild card only a one game too? Oh yeah, back then I think it was. I forgot we're going back. We're backtracking from what it is now. Tampa is done. Toronto beats them. Atlanta beating Milwaukee in game 1. Oops. Dodgers winning. Dodgers won again. Well, it looks like we're down to the
Good morning, everyone.
We're down
Welcome
to
to
the
Inside the
ALCS
Show, your source for all
and NLCS.
postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 4 of the AL Division Series, the Red Sox got the home victory against the Astros, clinching the series and stamping their ticket to play in the ALCS. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap.
Hey, at
we'll
least
talk to you tomorrow.
The fucking Astros aren't in this one. You know what? I don't even think they weren't even in the playoffs, were they? Well, they were, but Boston beat them. I don't want Boston to win either. Of course, both Toronto and Boston are in my division. I really don't want any of them to win. I'm hoping the Braves can pull it off. Braves and Dodgers and I was about to say the Celtics. The Celtics just won the NBA Finals last week, so that's why they're on my mind for some reason. I'm not a fan of them either. I'm a Laker fan. That's like a big rival to us with the championships. So the Red Sox and the Blue Jays in the ALCS. So the first game is the Braves and the Dodgers. So that'll be the first one we watch here. I can't choose jerseys? Really? I thought I was able to before. Wow. They won't let me choose the uniforms for them. That sucks. Alright. So Dodger Stadium. Alright. I'm going to put myself on mute and let you all enjoy Game 1 of the NLCS here in MLB The Show 21. I'm going to go do other things.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Walker Buehler will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. He's right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ballgame. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled away. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he fouls this one off. Just underway here in Southern California. Just hung in there on that one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Mike Soroka will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So now here is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Trey Turner.
Now here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
No, that's low.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
This is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Turner on at first, nobody out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Count still at 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
The 2-2.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here now is Will Smith as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. One out and a runner on third. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 2nd inning coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Second inning set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Here's the first pitch to him. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So next to bat will be Adam Duvall. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll dive back in. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and on the first pitch he grounds foul, trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1-1. Here it is.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Acuna on third with 2 out. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor. First pitch on the way. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Count even at 2-2. He's ready now. The pitch.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Very weakly on the ground. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there.
Walker.
A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Walker Buehler. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1 home. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2-2 the count. First and second now, 1 man out. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The set and the 2-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's fouled away. He's set the 3-2, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-0. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Travis d'Arnaud.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Pollock. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and Mike Soroka will bat next. First pitch on its way. Hot shot down the line. Turner has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Next to dig in, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
For the Dodgers, the left fielder, A.J.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Will Smith. To short, hit hard. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Next it'll be Chris Taylor. He singled in his first AB. From the belt, kicks and deals.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. One left for LA. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Austin Riley.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
No balls and 1 strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So 1 down, no one aboard. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Taylor is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First delivery to him.
1-0. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Max.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now here it comes.
1-1.
Muncy drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Walker Buehler. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the AB on its way. And she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Muncy on second. Buehler at first. 2 out in the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuña's there for it. And that retires the side. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam.
Now here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled away. A 1-1. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hit high and deep to right center. Betts on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
No one on with 1 down. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. So stepping in is A.J. Pollock. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Will.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings up Will Smith. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 2-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
1 out, runner at first. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. As a look, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Next to hit, Chris Taylor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
0-2.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope. Outside.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, behind the back. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
Ready now is Mike Soroka. Grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This is what a power pitcher would do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass-to-baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB on its way.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-1. Here it is. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Scooped up. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate here is Justin Turner. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And the pitch.
Ball, that's cool.
The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up, Max Muncy singled last time up. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. One run, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Rosario. He gets there, and that's the second out.
the pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna's there for it, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Acuna digs in now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
From the stretch. Here's the pitch. Adam Duvall is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Acuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a slider, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing it back. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fouled off.
Boy, he's been great in this one. And he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Richard Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the left fielder.
And now the first pitch.
Pollock.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
In now, Will Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 home. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Fouled away. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Corey Seager. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set and the pitch as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed
Nope,
win.
that's a ball.
Ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Duvall is there. Let's see if they try it.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Justin Turner is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Pause, and the 0-2 hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Number 56 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 56.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. Three runs already home here. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in next, Walker Buehler. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Turner at second with two down. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Lifted in the air to center. Acuña's there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's fouled away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Brustar Graterol gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 48, Brustar Graterol.
Orlando Arcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Orlando Arcia.
First offering on its way.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
2-1 the count. Three balls, one strike to Orlando Arcia. Eddie Rosario is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eddie Rosario. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air down the right field line. Betts giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin.
Stepping in once again is Austin Riley. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is foul right side. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Payoff pitch home. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Freddie Freeman will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and into bat is Trey Turner.
The Dodgers, the second baseman, Trey Turner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit out towards second. Albies picks it up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next to hit is Mookie Betts. First delivery to him. In there for strike 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And there are 2 away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
At the plate, Will Smith. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pollock leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. There he goes. Strike taken, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, Corey Seager. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. The Dodgers lead it 5-0. Phil Bickford comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 52, Phil Bickford.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
2-2. This pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Now into the box, Adam Duvall. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. Nobody out. Runner on first. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home, and he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
At the plate now is Dansby Swanson, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Weak grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. None out. Runners at first and second. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2-2 is taken. Ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Try it again. 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Joe Kelly answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 pitch. Drilled to first. One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Dodgers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Walker Buehler takes home the win. Mike Soroka is saddled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Well, the Dodgers take game 1.
A sellout, 56,000.
NLCS.
The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
All right. We're moving on to the next day. It looks like the first game will be the Toronto and Boston, so the ALCS game 1 will be next. We'll be right back for that.